just feel a blaze of excitement in the studio already, loving the energy. Thank you very much. Good evening. I'm Eve D'Souza, and welcome to the grand finale of Blaze Be Your Own Boss. It is the Grit Edition. Well, a year ago, we stood on this very stage and crowned BYOB's first ever winner. Tonight, we do it all over again as the curtains come down on yet another breathtaking season. But the story of BYOB's Grit Edition started when over 1,000 young, hopeful entrepreneurs came out to the Blaze Summits and auditioned across 6 different counties. Only 12 were chosen and 3 remain standing. Tonight, one of them will make history when they walk away with 5 million shillings in cash and business support from Blaze by Safaricom. So why don't we take a look at the journey that's led us to this most prestigious of nights? Here we go.
Take in every moment, every challenge, every mentor. You're not just the chosen one. You're the one required to make good of the opportunity you've been given.
I want to understand why my music didn't play when I was meant to be here. It's inexcusable.
You've got to bring your emotional intelligence, not your emotions, to the table.
When you lose your ethics, you lose later on in business.
Things don't go wrong. They start wrong. And they start with leadership.
Honestly, it does not look good.
What do you have in mind?
In a world where everything is the same, you stand out by being defined.
We have seen disasters happening where quality control is not taken seriously.
We're in the middle of the presentation and I see the laptop is saying 10%.
One slight mistake might get you out of the show. That's how risky it is.
So today I just can't spot no Muslim here, so Bwana asifiwe. Asifiwe tena.
You haven't learned how to play nice.
As much as you think this is a game, just know you just played yourself.
At one point, I even felt like this challenge was directly meant for Kevin Karanja.
He should have focused on the sales, but for him, he gave himself a role to do packaging.
When the chips are down, they don't fire the cashier, they fire the CEO. Final challenge. If you have an ace up your sleeve, now is the time to put it all forward.
I don't know what happened to John. At some point, I think he even disappeared.
Then you just appear after 1.5 hours. You're like, guys, what are you doing? Hi, Apana. I think I didn't like that.
I was in charge of refreshments. But she went and took them at around 1 or 2, which was not her role.
Final 3. Well done. And take a moment tonight to think about the other 12 and ask yourself, why me?
I want you guys to prove to the world that we did not make a mistake. Make us proud. Make yourselves proud.
Well, they have lit up your screens for the past 7 weeks and deserve a massive round of applause. Please help me show some love for Sibril Atemo, Brian Omoke, Mercy Okore, Kelvin Musioka, Martin Kwame, Barbara Chege, Kevin Karanja, John Kennedy, and Malkia Esther. Welcome, guys. It's so great to have you at the finale. I know you're probably not as nervous as the top 3 finalists, but nevertheless, this is a huge moment for you. It's exciting because we get to celebrate your experience on BYOB. There's so much to talk about, and I'll start with you, Brian. A little controversial with that cheating incident. Something you regret? What do you think your whole experience was like on BYOB?
Of course, it's been an amazing experience, especially getting to learn a lot from the show, and ensuring that whatever you're doing, make sure your members have a clear vision of what you're trying to do, because with this you create the necessary synergy required to achieve success.
Okay, well, I think each and every one of you really stepped up and gave it your best. I'm very proud of you. And luckily, you didn't have to do this all by yourself. Last season, we were introduced to 3 amazing judges who walked side by side with the contestants throughout their journey. This season, they've had an even bigger impact on this group of contestants. They weren't just their judges. They were their mentors, their teachers, and sometimes they were even their friends. We couldn't have done it without them, so please put your hands together and welcome our 3 BYOB judges. It's King KAKA, Mutoko and Trushar Khetia. Welcome, welcome. Whoa, Caroline. Woo, I see you. King Kaka.
Yes.
I love what you said on the show. The definition of a good leader is someone who leads by example. But the question is, did you see enough of that leadership in the contestants this season?
Basically, each and every one of them displayed the leadership tendencies, and I'm very proud of them. Actually, I'm amazed by them. Very proud.
All right, I'll move on to you, Caroline. I think not just the contestants, but all of us learned so much about elevating ourselves through you. And I especially love what you said to Monica, that you do no one any favors when you hide your light. Do you think the 12 contestants did enough to be seen on this season?
I think most of them did, but in particular, I worried about people like Monica. I worried sometimes about Malkia, because I was worried that they're holding something back, waiting for an opportune moment. And the truth is, sometimes that little thing you're holding back is the one thing we all need. Right.
All right. Well, thank you. All three of you really helped bring out the best in each and every one of the contestants, which brings me back to why we are here. We know why we're here. It's Coronation Day. You know, this is it. It's crunch time. So when we come back after the break, we're going to bring out the 3 finalists and find out how they performed in the biggest moment of their lives. We'll be right back. You are watching the grand finale of Blaze Be Your Own Boss. It is the Grit Edition. Welcome back to the grand finale of Blaze Be Your Own Boss, the Grit Edition. And if you're just joining us, where have you been? But don't worry, we're just about to make the biggest announcement. You didn't miss it, the biggest announcement of the season. One of these 2 finalists next to me is about to have their lives changed forever. But who will it be? I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm having a little freak out here on stage. What are you guys feeling right now? What's going through your mind, Rono?
Since I came here, I've always wanted to do it. I've done it. Let it happen.
Okay. Confidence as always. I like. Monica?
It's very nerve-wracking, but it's just one step away, so let's wait and see.
All right, the judges, before we announce the winner, I'd like to engage each of you and your final thoughts on how these 2 have performed this season. I'll start with you, King Kaka.
Basically, mine is not only to you 2, but to all the contestants. You guys did an amazing job. I didn't expect that much from you. You've shown grit. Basically, you're the definition of this season, and I'm proud of all of you. Go out there and solve the world.
Fantastic. Caroline?
I'm as nervous as you are, and I don't even know why. But to all of you, you are the first among equals. You are the chosen ones. I said it when I first met you. I repeat it again tonight. Toronto and Monica, your pitches were fabulous. And I need to say this because they made sense, not just for me as a judge, but from a business standpoint and from what it means for you as a potato farmer, for food security and for animals. Gosh, good luck, but well done. Well done.
Okay, finally, Trushar?
I think I'm so proud of all of you guys. As I said, you guys came in as something else and you've come out, all of you transformed. And we have gotten the chance to learn from you guys. And we just want to wish you nothing but the best in the world out there.
All right. Proud. Well, on that note, I'd like to now invite our Safaricom representative Sylvia Mulinge back on stage and PKF representative Jane Ogwayo, who has the winner's envelope. Jane, can you confirm the results have been tabulated and verified by PKF?
I can confirm that this result has been confirmed and verified by PKF.
Thank you very much. Well, Sylvia, Safaricom has done an amazing job pushing the Blaze initiative. Why was it so important?
Because over 50% of Kenya's population is made up of young people. And we can't, as a company, have a vision of transforming lives if you're not connecting with the young people. And therefore, we went out, we connected with them, asked them what were their challenges, what are the things that were keeping them awake at night. And all of them say they wanted to be successful. But in today's world, success comes in very unconventional ways. We can't be engineers, lawyers, in all the white-collar jobs because they're not enough. And therefore, we sought to celebrate and inspire them on all the different talents that they have. And that's why you can see the different kinds of talents that are represented here on the show tonight.
And have you been convinced by the contestants' grit this season?
I have been impressed by their grit. When I look at the stories of people like Daisy, who have come from very difficult backgrounds and made it to this season, beaten over 1,200 other people to make it here, it means that she did not allow her past to hold her back. When I look at Omoke, who was thrown out of university and then took up organic farming, and he became so good at it, put up a blog, and was able to convince the judges that he earned a place in this show, it means that they have the right characteristics that will make them successful.
Thank you very much. And now, for the moment we have all been waiting for. Here we go. There can only be one winner, guys. Best of luck. All right. The winner of Blaze, Be Your Own Boss, the Grit Edition, is... Okay, guys, keep your fingers crossed. Say your final prayers. This is it. I'm about to pull it out. The winner is Brian Rono! Okay, let me get hold of Brian a second here. Brian, come here. Oh, there you go. Yes, Sylvia. Give him his grand prize. Oh, we have to get her in here as well. Rono's family.
Just come, pizza.
And she brought her markers in case the show was boring. She's like, I'll just do some coloring. But Rono, what's going through your mind right now? Congratulations.
Oh,
I love it. Rono, tell us, what are you feeling right now?
It's always what I've wanted to do. And right now I feel there's so much responsibility on me because I have to deliver. I don't want to disappoint you guys coming 1 year saying Brian didn't do well, we made the wrong choice. I want to prove to the youth that it can be done, and yes, it will be done.
Yes, we can. Well, what a wonderful season we've had, topped off with a glorious night for Rono. Will it be you next season standing on this very stage? It could be. Just log on to the Blaze website at www.blaze.co.ke to find out more about Blaze, Be Your Own Boss. And once again, congratulations to Brian Rono, and a big thank you to you at home watching us, to the audience. Thank you very much for being a part of it. And of course, from all of us, the contestants, the judges, the crew, it's good night and goodbye. See you next year.
Feeding the people poison. Even your organs for hear them myself. What's happened to my people? Why you can't even